Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. Definitely appreciate you guys watching, and I wanted to share something with you guys that I saw recently that I thought was pretty interesting, and I was actually very surprised. And it's the fact that I was at work, and a guy pulled over in a car, and he had all these machines all around the car. He had two in the front, two in the back, and it was like this squares that were attached to the hood of the car and attached to the trunk. And I got to tell you guys, it was pretty weird. So I asked the dude, "Hey, what is that?" And he tells me that he has cameras attached to the car. So now when he tells me that, I'm thinking to myself, why would you want cameras and all surrounding your car? You got to think it was kind of like a 360 degrees around the car. And the guy is taking care of his business and whatever. And I started talking to another guy, and this other guy happens to be a state trooper. He tells me that he has been a state trooper for almost 25 years. He looked at the car and he automatically says that that is a system that is utilized to read people's license, your license plate, and gather your information. So it's kind of like a system that he, as a law enforcement officer, they use that system. So essentially, guys, keep this in mind. As this guy is driving, or as police officer are driving, they have the ability and the capability to check out your license plate, scan the license plate, and gather information. That is provided. I mean, I'm assuming your first name, your last name, probably your address, and things like that. Most likely, see if the license plate has any type of, maybe expire, or maybe some other information. Guys, I can't tell you what it is, but what I can tell you is that he tells me, and now I'm talking about the law enforcement officer, he tells me that it's illegal as a civilian to have that system. And he kind of gathered some information from this dude, and he was off duties, and he tells me, hey, look, I'm gonna go and talk to this guy later on, because this is definitely messed up. The reason that he's using this has to be for something that is probably not legal. I mean, you don't set up, regular people don't set up a system around your car that is going to read all the people's license plate and gather information, unless you're planning to do something that's probably not legal. So with that being said, guys, we talk about situational awareness, we talk about protecting yourself, we talk about protecting your personal information and things like that, so people don't steal your information that could be utilized to get credit cards, to open banks account, to rent cars, to steal your information, to steal your life. And if you're being a victim of that, you know that could be extremely painful. If somebody steals your credit, I mean, it could potentially hurt you to get a job, to buy a car, to buy a house, to many different things. But it amazes me the type of systems that they are out there that we don't even know about, that have the ability to steal your information. I got to tell you guys, even me as a military police officer, and in many occasions I call license plates to get information about a car, I didn't even know about that system. I mean, that's not something that we use. So I wasn't really aware of that and aware of those capabilities. So my point to this video is going to be simple, guys. You got to be careful what's out there. I mean, there is some tools that criminals are using to steal your information. I know back in Christmas time, the news was reporting people using scanners to steal your, if you buy a gift card, to steal that information and steal the money out of your gift card. And the thing about it was that these scanners, they don't really even need to scan your wallet. I mean, they just by that proximity, being close to you, they could gather your information. So again, it amazes me the type of information out there, the type of capabilities out there, the type of equipment that is out there that could be utilized by criminals to steal your information. So again, we definitely need to have ways to defend ourselves from those things. To tell you the truth, guys, I don't know how you would defend yourself from somebody stealing your license plate information, and again, gathering your personal information. If you have any idea, put it down below. But the point of the video is keep in mind there is some tools out there that criminals can use to steal your stuff, and it feels like in a way you can do nothing about it. And it's just horrible. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys watching. As always, if you like this type of videos, click like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos, and God is in control.